I'm Matt.
And I'm Shan.
And this is Kombucha time. Today, we are working with an awesome brand called Kombuchade. They're based out of Chicago, Illinois. Their founder, his name is Matt Langcore. Another Matt.
Apparently, Matts are in the booch business.
We previously did Brew Doctor, who was founded by Matt Thomas. And obviously, we have a Matt on this show. So
if you're a Matt out there,
Kombucha is for you.
Kombucha is for you.
It's clearly a very popular industry for us. So, when we were going on the website for Kombuchade, we were looking at the top flavors that they had listed. So, they sent us 4 flavors. We'll save the 4th one for a bonus video. And the 3 that we were doing tonight, in order from their number 1 to number 3 flavors that they had listed, they had wild guava, they had mango turmeric, and they had lavender lemonade. We've been seeing a lot of lavender flavors, haven't we?
Yeah, and I have loved all of them. I'm pretty sure.
I think so too. I'd have to go back and see what the average of like our lavender scores are versus other ones, but I definitely think that the lavender flavors are doing very well. Now, I was expecting the lavender lemonade actually to be a little more purple, especially because it had the butterfly pea flower in there.
Yeah, these are all the same color.
A little surprised.
Can see those.
They're out of Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
Which is also interesting because most of the brands we've been seeing are based on the West Coast, either in Portland, Oregon, or somewhere in California. So seeing a Chicago-based company was pretty cool. I guess we'll see how they taste, yeah?
Yeah, not mix them up.
All right, well, let's start with the aroma. We'll go with the wild guava first. What are you picking up?
It just smells like kombucha. I don't know if I'm getting anything like extra, like it smells like kombucha.
I agree, it does smell like kombucha. It doesn't really have, I agree with you, not a super distinctive smell. It's a little sour, it doesn't smell very sweet.
Yeah. It's got that classic booch smell.
Alright, give it a taste, let's see. For the aroma, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. I think very standard, like when I think of kombucha, that's what I think of. 3 out of 5. What do you say for the aroma?
Oh,
And then come back to the taste.
3.5. Very middle of the road. It smells good. It doesn't give me anything like crazy.
Now the guava for this is Chilean guava. What else did they have in here? They had strawberries.
Yeah.
And they had eucalyptus. Oh yeah, we learned some fun words while reading the ingredients here. Red, oh man, I hope I remember how to say this. Red rooibos.
Reboobus.
Red rooibos, that's how you say it. Red rooibos. It's Rooibos. Yerba mate. And both of those things are just kinds of leaves that you make tea out of. They all have ginger root. Another interesting one in here is quince, which is in the same family as apples and pears, is what we saw.
I don't think I know what guava tastes like on its own. Like, I've definitely had guava tasting things, but this tastes like pears to me. And it's almost like a juice.
Well,
it kind of gives that vibe.
Maybe the quince is giving a more powerful taste than the guava is. Yeah, I actually don't know what guava tastes like either. Another interesting fruit that we've been exposed to through this has been passion fruit. Not in any of these specifically, but I've realized that I really like kombuchas with passion fruit in them.
I kind of wish it had a little bit more carbonation, but overall it's very good. It leans more towards like a pear juice for me.
I can see that, and I like it as well. It doesn't really do anything fancy. It's very simple, but it's very good at being simple, you know? The other thing that is cool about Kombuchade is they always use fresh fruit. That's what they say.
It does taste very fresh.
Does not contain artificial flavors, preservatives, or dyes. It's all organic and raw. So for the flavor, I like it. It's good. I'm going to give it a 3.9.
I will meet you there. 3.9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's an average score of 3.25 for the aroma and a 3.9 for the taste.
I will say, if you're not a fan of the sourness of kombucha, you would probably really like this one a lot, especially because this is a source of electrolytes.
I do like the balance because it smells more sour, but it tastes a little more sweet.
Yeah, it's definitely not what I would reach for if I wanted kombucha, but I would definitely drink this. It's very delicious.
All right, let's move on to the mango turmeric.
Sniff.
Honestly, smells kind of the same.
I'm not getting really a smell at all from it.
Yeah, I find it interesting that in the ingredients they list raw kombucha. They say raw kombuchade actually. And then they have the organic tea and herb blend. Okay, so that's what it is. When I read it the first time, I thought they were saying that raw kombucha was the top ingredient in the kombucha.
It doesn't have an aroma at all.
It does have an aroma. It's just
I can't smell it.
it's faint. It's definitely a little more sweet, but very mild. I'd give it a 3. I think it's very,
Yeah, I'll come down to 3.
Yeah, I think it's good, normal.
Yeah.
I'm getting more.
Turmeric.
Really, I actually didn't pick up on the turmeric.
It smacked me across the face. So what turmeric?
It was all in the bottom then, I guess. I don't know. I can kind of taste it if I'm looking for it. It's mild smell, mild taste, kind of sweet. This one actually makes me think a lot more of pears.
Interesting.
And that was the quince in the last one that I think made us think that, but there's no quince in this one.
This one just tastes like turmeric to me. It kind of tastes like I'm being nice to myself, and I'm drinking something that's good for my body.
So the ingredients in this one, it says dried mango, turmeric root, black peppercorn, which I find interesting. It doesn't, I don't know, I'd expect it to be like spicy almost from that, but I'm not getting that. We have pineapple, jasmine green tea, red rooibos, yerba mate, and ginger root. So,
Turmeric.
that's so interesting. Yeah, I'm not getting such a strong taste. It's good. It's just
3.5.
I'd also give this one a 3. So that's a 3 for the aroma and a 3.25 for the taste then. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, last one. Let's do the Lavender Lemonade. I'm not going to lie. They all smelled the same to me.
Honestly, this one smelled the sweetest, but I can't really smell this one either. It's got like maybe some subtle hint, but nothing like drifting up into my nose.
I definitely thought the mango turmeric smelled sweeter.
This one's a 3. 3 on aroma, just because I'm not really picking anything up to make it stand out.
Yeah. I'll also go 3 on this one. They all smell the same to me. I'm not really getting any distinctive smells out of this. This one does taste different though. Whereas I thought the first two were a lot closer in flavor, this one definitely has a more distinctive taste.
Yeah, this one's really nice.
It could be the lemonade part of it. So the Lavender Lemonade has Jade Cloud Green Tea, Rugby Oolong Tea, and they both had those teas in those as well. Lavender flowers, lemongrass, lemon balm, lemon myrtle, really using the whole lemon here, butterfly pea flower, and then the same 3, red rooibos, yerba mate, and ginger root. So this one's a little sweeter.
It's my favorite. I do love this one because it tastes like pears. But this one's my favorite because it's super mild. It's not as sweet as this one. And for their branding to be like good for you and healthy for you, it certainly feels that way. I don't feel like I am drinking a ton of sugar or anything that's processed. It's very fresh, very light.
Yeah, and even though lavender is very floral, there's something kind of like a spice blend about it.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I have lavender, I pick up on a little bit of cinnamon or like nutmeg or something like that. And I don't know what that is for me, but I think it's just the lavender. But definitely my favorite out of the bunch. Has a little bit of a kick to it. But I would give it a 4.1.
I'll meet you there.
At a 4.1?
Yeah.
All right. And we both said 3 for the aroma, right?
Yes.
All right. So 3 for the aroma, 4.1 for the taste. And let us calculate the overall scores. The scores have been calculated. In third place, the mango turmeric. It was good. It was just very mild.
Super mild. Very turmeric-y.
Would you say turmeric meat?
Turmeric meat.
Ew, I don't know what that means. If it's like meat with turmeric, that sounds fine. In second place was the Lavender Lemonade.
First place for taste, but didn't score as high with the aroma.
Yes, whereas this one came in at a 3 on the aroma, but a 4.1 on the taste. First place, the Wild Guava, came in with a 3.25 on the aroma and a 3.9 on the taste. So a little bit of a balance there, and it really only came up by 0.025 points. So a very slim margin there, but yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed all of these. I think if I were to say one thing about what I would want to see in these flavors, I'd say just a little bit more variation. You know, the colors are the same. I think that the tastes are all pretty mild. The lavender one was definitely a little more out there. But
to be fair, they're in a can.
They are in a can.
You're not going to necessarily be looking at it whenever you're drinking them, if you're drinking them straight from the can.
That's an interesting point. Yeah, I guess color would matter more if it was in a glass bottle and you could see it while it's on the shelf, huh? Yeah. Okay, well, this has been Kombucha time. Thank you.
Thank you, Kombucha.
Thank you, Kombucha. And we will see you next time.